Tisha and Tiffany. Tiffany and Tisha, we are TNT, and today we are joined by our little people who are going to help us switch it up a bit, and they're going to be interviewing us today. So, what you got? Oh, actually, I do believe Princess has a quick announcement for us. You want to tell us?
Okay. So today at the they have these Disney drinks.
Disney inspired drinks.
And Disney inspired drinks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And Adonis'
Oh, yeah, you want to do
his drink. Yeah.
And Adonis, what do you have? What's it called? It's called the Stitch, y'all.
Yeah, what do you have, Isabel?
wow.
Oh, food honey pot.
Wow.
And what do you have, Jackie?
The Simba.
Ooh,
And the
Simba.
So make sure you pop by and check them out.
Yep. Awesome.
Like in the video.
Yeah, that's right. It's summer break, y'all. So, hey,
Exactly.
we got to make it work.
All right.
So, all right, y'all go ahead. What kind of questions do y'all have for us?
Okay. You want to? Okay. Chloe wants to go first.
All right.
Okay, the first question I have: how many houses have you sold?
Ooh, dog. She just jumped right into it, didn't she?
It really is. Okay.
Ah.
Jackie, don't ask me that question.
So little Chloe asked, how many houses have I sold since being a real estate agent? All right, since being a real estate agent, I have sold 21 houses.
Whoa, okay.
2 years and 3 months, so 21 houses. Thanks for the question,
Hello.
Chloe. Yeah.
Is she not the best?
No. I could be doing a lot better. But next question.
Okay, we're
Get
gonna
your
bounce
mama,
around.
Jackie. Get your mama.
What inspired you to be a real estate agent?
Ooh.
Okay, so Jackie's question, just in case you didn't hear, was what inspired me to become a real estate agent? That was your question, right? Okay, there's two answers. They both go together. One answer I can't tell you because you're 12. Second answer, the main answer would be because I was inspired by my favorite artist, Jenny Rivera, who she was a single mom. She had a bunch of kids. She had 5 kids, and real estate helped her take care of her kids on her own. And I was like, cool. If she could do that with 5 kids, I could do that with 2. So here we are.
Oh, wow.
I have
And Hazel, did you have one?
Yes. I said, how does it feel to be a real estate agent?
Ooh. How does it feel to be a real estate agent?
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's all types of feelings that go into it.
Which day of the week
I know, right? Yeah. I feel pretty good being a real estate agent. It comes with so many hats. Serving, being a public figure. But first and foremost, I feel honored to be able to serve people in one of the biggest decisions that they make in life. So I feel honored. It is definitely a privilege, something that I don't take lightly. So I think that answers your question, I hope. Yeah, all right. Thank you, thank
Do
you.
you have another question?
I have actually 2.
Speak up, man.
I added like another one.
Okay.
So this is for both of you guys.
Okay.
For both of us, did you hear that?
No.
All right.
Okay, how much money have you made?
Oh, I knew it.
Well, I can speak for both of us. Not much, and all of a sudden.
Okay. So the question was, how much money have we made? And I know I should be better at tracking this.
Yeah.
However, okay, we've made enough to take care of you guys. However, what a lot of people don't get is that in real estate, just because you split it, let's say the commission is 6%, right? We take 3% of that normally. It's not a set rate for legal reasons, so please don't. It is not set. But you also have to split that with your brokerage, and like me now, I'm on a team, so I also have to split that with the team. So we don't necessarily get to take home everything, but we make enough to take care of you guys. So that's the main part.
And I agree. So yeah.
I'm gonna have a real answer for you next year though. I honestly don't know.
All right, next question. Good question, Chloe.
That was a
Thank
good
you.
question.
Thank you.
Are we going in the same order?
Everybody, my birthday, my mom,
Miss Tiffany?
Well, that was a good one. Thank you, Adonis. Thank you, Adonis. Go ahead, Jack.
Okay. What's the most difficult thing about real estate and how did you overcome it?
Ooh, okay. So Jackie's question was, what is the most difficult thing, right? Difficult thing about real estate and how did you overcome it? My biggest thing, I will honestly say, probably making cold calls, because I don't like talking to strangers sometimes. Or it's not even that. Sometimes I just get in my head thinking about what the other person is going to say, but that's a me thing. So I'll project my fears on other people sometimes. But we're keeping it all the way real. That's been my biggest thing. And to overcome it is to just really do it. Because once you get in the flow of it, and after that third or fourth call, you're like, okay, whatever. So that is mine. But I would actually love to hear Tiffany's answer on that one, because in case y'all didn't know, she is my mentor involuntarily, but she's stuck with me now. So same question. I want to know.
Yeah, the most difficult, I would agree. Difficult thing is speaking to people. I don't see myself as a people person, so it's very hard for me to approach and to just start up conversations. And we know that real estate is a numbers game. So the more conversations, the more business you have.
True enough.
So mine's just speaking to people and just kind of getting past that awkward stage of forming relationships.
Yeah, because I am socially awkward,
I'm
so I'll be
socially
like,
awkward too. But yeah, that was a good question,
That was a
Jackie.
good
Thank
one.
you.
All right, so what you got? I know you got a good one. The side eye told me she has a good question. She's like, out here, bud.
Wow.
Does being a real estate
Oh, she has four. What was your question?
does being a real estate agent affect your life?
Alex, stop it.
Azel's question was, does being a real estate agent affect your life? 100%. It affects every aspect of your life because it's time consuming. It requires a lot of attention. So that takes away my attention from you girls, and that sucks, you know. So it affects me emotionally, mentally. And if I'm not bringing in the business, it affects us financially. So yes, it affects just about every aspect of my life.
Yeah.
How about you?
Same, honestly. It's really, I don't know, in a sense, it's almost like you kind of sort of have to be willing to like grow and not really be, I don't know. Okay, for me personally, I had to be willing to grow and step out of my comfort zone, so it does change your life in a whole lot of ways. Because a lot of the things I've done recently, including the very first time I went door knocking, I had to ultimately be led by a certain lady who was like, come on, you're going to do it and it's going to be fine. Outside of that, I probably would have never voluntarily went up to a random person's house or any random person to start a conversation. So it changes a whole lot.
It does.
That's a really good question. Y'all do know it doesn't have to just be about real estate, right? Y'all can access anything. Yeah.
And I do want to piggyback off something you just said real quick, but the growth is real. So it does. Real estate pushes me to get outside of my comfort zone as well. And the growth is not just as far as business, but personal growth as well.
Yeah.
So that has changed.
It has, and I think it changed me for the better, for sure, because I don't feel like, I don't know, I am still socially awkward, but at the same time, I'm okay to get out there, and if I have to fail, then whatever, but rather than just being like, I'm scared, so I don't want to do it, so I'm never going to do it.
Right.
Now it's like, do it, or else she's going to keep asking you why she can't get Stray Kids concert tickets, and I don't want to answer that question. So, yeah. I like that. If your kids are fans of K-pop, let me tell you right now, become a realtor, and you can join Keller Williams under either Tiffany or myself, because let me tell you, these tickets are expensive. So there you go. That's how you pay for those concert tickets. Become a realtor. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
That's right.
Do you have another question back there, Princess?
Oh, okay. One more. This is getting hot out here.
Pick your best question. Pick your best one. I'm not peeking, I promise.
What is your first home that you sold?
Oh, so Chloe's amazing question was, what is the first home you sold?
Okay. The first home I sold was a for sale by owner. It was 117 Durban, and I reached out to him several times before he responded. He finally got tired of his house sitting on the market, and he said, yeah, just go ahead and list it. and that home ended up needing some repairs, and the seller was great, and we formed a great relationship. And it was definitely a learning curve for me. Of course, it was my first listing, but also with the renovations and dealing with project managers. So it was a good experience, a learning experience, and yeah, that was my first listing.
It's my turn
And
now.
she's so experienced. It's hard for her to remember that far back.
Oh, whatever.
It's my turn now.
Jackie, do you have another one? Are you out
Oh
of
yeah, I
questions?
have one more. Did you have to sacrifice anything to become a real estate agent?
Ooh. Okay, so Jackie's question is, did you have to sacrifice anything to become a real estate agent?
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, I did, kinda, especially sleep. So the main thing that I had to sacrifice, the North Carolina real estate exam, it's a beast. Like, let me tell you, there is no shame if you take that exam and you have to take it again. Take it as many times as you need to, because I don't care what anybody says, those questions are thrown in there to like make you like second guess everything. So I had to take mine twice. The second time I took my exam, I literally set an alarm for maybe I can't remember if it was every 2 hours, every 3 hours, the night before. So all throughout the night, I sleep for 2 hours, wake up to study, sleep for 2 hours, wake up to study. So if nothing else, I've sacrificed sleep. So it was well worth it though, well worth it, because yeah, I'm definitely on the path to having everything I ever wanted. So no regrets at all.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets. What you got, Israel?
Next question, Israel.
Okay. Did real estate take away the pizzazz in your life?
Oh, y'all are really trying to.
Okay, hold on. I need for you to clarify pizzazz. Like, what do you mean?
Like
Pizzazz?
the excitement in your
The
life?
excitement. Well, real estate is exciting. Real
It
estate
is.
gives me, thrills. When you get that deal and you're negotiating and you're winning for your client. So I wouldn't say, did it take away my pizzazz? No. I think it added to. And then I get that fight, in me when it's time to negotiate and do all that for my client.
Feeling like Olivia Pope.
Yeah, yeah. So no.
I agree it added pizzazz to your life because you really didn't have it.
First of all, y'all didn't hear what this girl just said. She thinks it definitely added pizzazz to my life because I didn't have any pizzazz. So thank you very much.
Jackie, do you feel the same way?
Yeah.
I was bored.
Oh my God.
No.
Was I kind of like,
No.
I think we were going through some things and we finally found.
I was gonna say, we found
calling, we found our thing,
Yeah.
And this is us not relying on somebody else or living through somebody else's dream. We're living our own dreams now.
if she doesn't,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. 'Cause, yeah, that part, living somebody else's dreams,
Yes, I know.
is huge. Like, thinking I have to have this career because my dad does this and then my
Right,
sister
right.
does that, or my mom does this, so I have to do that. Like, if I was trying to go down the path of probably what other people might have wanted me to do, I'd probably still be in the medical field, which I don't have the heart for it. I'm a softie, and I would get attached to people or doing CNA work. When I used to do home health, I used to work in nursing homes, and that drained me probably more than this career ever will. Because I mean, I don't have to worry about I get attached to you today and then you're on hospice tomorrow. So yeah, that I can't take that. So this is much better. I got a little bit of a longer lifespan with these people, so I like it on this side of the fence.
Nice.
That was a good one. Yes.
You got one more, Chloe?
I have one.
One more. Okay.
Awesome.
This is a personal question.
Oh.
What is your favorite thing about having a dog?
About having a what? A dog?
Oh, that's a good question. I thought she said a daughter. I was
Yeah,
gonna
me
say,
too.
oh, well, bring out the Kleenex.
I know.
Hold on, Alex, stop. So Chloe's question was, what is your favorite thing about having a dog?
I don't have a favorite thing. No, let me say.
You love that dog.
My favorite thing about having a dog, no matter how bad Willie Nelson gets on my nerves, he's always there to just give me all the hugs and the kisses. And even when I feel like I don't need it, once he gives me that hug, I'm like, okay, Willie, I really needed that, so thank you so much.
They are intuitive like that.
Oh yeah, he's a great companion.
They are.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
my
love
favorite.
animals. It'd be nice if they stopped showing up at my house, but
Yeah.
I love them though. Jackie, you got one?
What was your first job?
She has to take me there. So Jackie's horrible question was, what was your first job? My very first job was Captain D's in Jacksonville. And it's no longer here, probably for a reason, but no shade, all shade, just kidding. I did not like that job. I was a cashier there, and yeah, I would not recommend. 0 out of 10. Alrighty.
Y'all have any more questions?
Oh, they both have. Okay, so
My other question.
Okay, next.
No, wait, no, I have another question for us.
okay.
Out of all your other jobs, like other than real estate, which one was your favorite?
Dang.
I was either a stay-at-home mom or a business owner, so I would say, I don't know. I don't like saying being a stay-at-home mom is a job. That's not my job. I don't know.
It technically is a job because who's going to maintain the
That's my
household?
calling. That's my responsibility.
Hey, it's still a job which still needs to be respected because you could have been, okay, an actual stay-at-home mom. I'm pretty sure your girls are taken care of. I'm pretty sure your house is spotless, or
That's
not
what I'm
spotless, but
supposed to
lived
do,
in.
though.
But some people say stay-at-home moms, like some of these people in our town, where you get the person with some rank. You get the title, you pop out a kid or two so you can sit at home and watch TV all day. Meanwhile, your kids are running around looking homeless and your house is a mess. So that was her favorite job, whether she wants to admit it or not, that is a job. So
But I'm still a mom, though, so I still gotta do what I gotta do.
some people just be getting that title though, you know? In my opinion, some people get that title that don't need that title or... Say what? Oh, I thought you said something.
No, I had an idea.
What? She had something. But either way, stay-at-home mom is a job because you have to be with your kids all day long, and not a lot of people can handle that. I know it would drive me crazy if I went back to doing that now. Like, I don't care how much my little wife allowance was, I ain't doing that no more. That job is too much, so.
Alright, that's it. Stay-at-home mom. Yep, alright, Clubhouse.
Okay, this is my final question.
Oh.
What was your fear of real estate?
Ooh, that's a good question. What was my fear of real estate or fear of becoming a real estate agent? I think my biggest fear was, not succeeding, not making enough money to provide for you girls. So that was my biggest fear. But that fear pushed me to get out there and hustle and do what I needed to do.
Yeah.
Good question.
That was a really good question, and agreeing with that, because, boy, especially when they're like, oh, most realtors drop out of real estate after 1 year or something like that. Like, that statistic scared the heck out of me. After you spend a lot of money to become a realtor also, so that's a whole nother conversation. But that alone, I'm like, dang, I don't want to waste any money, so there's that. What you got, Jackie? You said you have one more?
Yeah.
All right, lay it on me.
What was your scariest real estate experience?
Okay. What was my scariest real estate experience? One, I've had two, but one was kind of funny. The one that you know about. Hold on, Alex. Oh, no. So I had these out-of-town buyers when I was at my second firm or whatever the heck that just didn't work out. And these people, they weren't in town, so I said I'll go do a video for them at this house. It was going to be an investment property. And when I tell you we got to this town and it reminded me of the town from Goosebumps, where it was like they move into the town but everyone's secretly like the living dead. That's what that town reminded me of. There was literally no sounds. You couldn't hear the highway. I don't understand how. We're right by the highway, but it's like as soon as you drove onto the street, all sound stops. Then we get in the house and the picture, like it's run down. There's weird symbols on the wall, like legit horror movie stuff. And when we were leaving, I was like, at this point, I'm curious. And I'm like, where are all the people? So we get down to the end of the road, and I was with my boyfriend, and I'm like, oh, I want to see what's over there. After we had passed by this weird-looking cat, like I swear this cat like stared me down like a person. It was creepy. And he was like, nothing, houses, let's go. And I kid you not, when we got off of that road, I could hear everything again. There were sounds, there was birds, and I'm like, where did we just go into? So that was like creepy Twilight Zone stuff. Ooh. And then other scary, actually scary thing, and I'm really a big advocate now for ladies, like if you're out by yourself or whatever the heck, don't put both your headphones in, know your surroundings, all that jazz. Luckily I didn't need to do that because I didn't go. But I got a phone call, and for those that don't know, this one here is my little Mexican baby. So, therefore, when I was with her father and we moved back to where he's from, I had to learn Spanish. I don't speak it, but I can understand it very well. So a guy calls, and he's talking to me in English, but there's a guy in the background on the phone after I had agreed to do the showing. And he's in the background, oh, is she a woman? Oh, cool, is she coming by herself? Okay, great, so she's gonna be alone then.
Oh no.
And I'm like listening but not saying anything, so I answer the guy in English. I'm like, yes, I am a woman, and no, I will not be alone. I'll be bringing my boyfriend with his mouse the tool. And then, of course, I wasn't going, and I hung up, and it turns out where they were trying to have me go was like a vacant lot down a long dirt road, and the only thing on there was like an abandoned trailer. So goodness only knows what they were trying to do. So yeah, very scary. Vet your people before you go out. Don't get so excited for a phone call that you're like, oh, let's go.
Right.
Absolutely not. Don't do that. And most importantly, let people know where you're going if you go anywhere.
Yeah.
So that was my 2 scary experiences. So yeah,
Good question.
I know that was good. That was good.
What about me?
You don't actually have questions. You just
Yes.
like do you want to tell us something? Or? Yeah. Adonis has one more thing.
Mommy, and this was Mrs. That's something that's right in the quote. And if you want to like our video, search our name. A-D.
That's your name. Wait.
Yay.
Well,
All
what
right.
he was trying to say was, if you need to buy, sell, or invest, or if you're also a single parent, Tiffany does have a group. So, also more shameless plugs. So, buying, selling, investing, want to talk about real estate, just a single parent who wants to vibe with like-minded people and maybe throw out some play dates and all that jazz.
Yes.
We have Tiffany, we have Tisha, we have Adonis, we have Chloe, we have Azel, and we have Jackie. So, we are TNT plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. Plus 4 today.
Plus 4. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. If you stuck around this long, appreciate your patience with our craziness. And give us a like, give us a follow, subscribe, share with a friend. Bye.
Happy summer.
Happy summer.